What's
Hell
up?
yeah.
Good evening.
Yeah, we were talking about this for a while. Why don't we get back to our old selves just for a little bit, where we just sit and talk like we used to? I know in the beginning on our first podcast, down the rabbit hole. So we're going to give this a shot. We're going to see how it goes. And who knows? Maybe it'll be something that we continue to do, but we won't know until we try.
That's
And
true.
we're gonna take a stab at whatever the heck comes out of Gabe's mouth next.
Oh, I was gonna wait for you to go first.
Oh crap.
No, hey, shoot. If you really,
You
I
had
guess,
that article
just,
you were reading about
well,
that
yeah,
kind
that's
of
true. I guess it has something to do with
kick-started it.
our episode that maybe is not released yet, but I guess that we can go into a little bit because again, like it being
Well,
just, what are we
come
calling
on.
this? The raw conversations, or what was it again? I can't remember.
It's just
Real
raw,
talk with real men, or what?
maybe not real men, but
Manosphere
at least
conversations.
shoot the hip, see what comes out of your mouth, but just think a second. For every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction.
But we're gonna get
And
comments.
wouldn't that be a shocker? But hey, maybe that helps the conversation. Maybe that helps
Yeah.
steer the topics.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's go into that
All right.
hot topic.
I guess what it was, I was online. I was just browsing and just eyeballs on the screen,
Porn.
and I just came across a post where someone mentioned, and this is what they posted. It was 20% of Generation Alpha has been killed via abortion. That 20% were future sons, daughters, brothers, friends, doctors, police, but they will never be able to live their life. They'll never be able to make an impact on others. And I just wanted to get your thoughts on that because we were just talking about a little bit of that. We kind of scratched the surface, and that just kind of came up, and I was just thinking that is perfect timing.
I was going to ask you, my one question is, who posted that? Was it,
Oh, that was my mom. No, I'm
you,
fucking with you.
I guess, where's your source coming from? Because
Yeah,
obviously that's going to help.
oh, my mom. She's very in tune with what's going on in the world.
And that would be a very quick raw session right there, of course. Raw conversation.
Raw dog in it.
Ew,
Blue chew.
sorry.
Chew the blue.
Now with gold,
Yeah.
put in Gabe is feeling okay. And
you know what
get
was
a positive where you owe them an additional 30%. So put that in, support Gabe's bad habit, and we'll see what happens next. Getting back to your source, where did that, and
my mom.
I'm hoping it's not from your mom. I'm just wondering where it came from, because there I was thinking like, okay, probably pro-choice, maybe even feeling on the side of religious, maybe.
Yeah, that's where it's coming from a little bit, right? It just feels a little like self-righteous in a way too, for someone just to kind of claim that. I thought somebody's response was so hilarious though about it, was that I guess they were saying it was almost as bad as this guy's like post. And if I could just read this one to you, because this one was freaking hilarious. It made me laugh. But the title is "They Aborted My Girlfriend."
Oh, future.
So yeah, so it goes. I can't stop thinking that the woman who would have fallen in love with me was aborted in this timeline, and that's why I'm so alone. In another alternate timeline, her mother didn't abort her, and she gave up, and she grew up to fall in love with me. I must be very happy there, but here I'm a failure. Without a doubt, my aborted girlfriend would have loved me, and I wouldn't be sad.
For a minute there, I was kind of feeling like it was a haiku. I'm like, nope, that didn't add up. Maybe it was
Yeah,
a poem.
yeah,
Nope. Manifesto?
yeah.
Or just somebody really high.
Dude, I'm really fucking sad right now. Dude, I think I love somebody because I feel their presence, but they're not here right now. I think they're in another reality. I think they got aborted. That is so cool in my head. I'm just thinking, I'm like, I never thought that thought, right? Obviously, I'm married, so I'm not like, hey, dude, they aborted my girlfriend, so I settled for my wife, right? This is
That'll
as
go
good
over
as it
well.
gets. But it's one of those funny things where people will just kind of make excuses for a lot of things. And it's just, We do it all the time. I do it with work. Where it's like, oh, I need the job. I need the money. I'm doing okay. Could I be doing better? Oh, hell yeah. I could be probably doing better. I could put my best foot forward and do other things. And it's the same thing, right? Oh, man, I could have a girlfriend right now and be really loved and happy, but somebody else aborted.
Yeah.
So I'm screwed. I'm fucked over for life. If I get another girlfriend, I'm just going to end up betraying her love and respect for me. Hey, maybe in the next one, right?
Hell, you're already doing it now. Even just the
Yeah.
thought, that guy's thought, you're already doing it.
Yeah.
Me, I had to do it twice. Sorry. I
What
had more.
twice?
Oh, I had two girlfriends that were aborted. You only had one, but I had
Oh,
two.
it's the idea that, oh shit, man, you can all, never mind. That's going too down the rabbit hole.
We almost got him, folks.
What
We
is it?
almost got him.
Erase. We'll just polish this up real quick. There you go. Yeah. All right.
He's back, folks.
Back. But
That's
like what we're talking about, where should you have kids, right? I don't think I have to
right.
put a spoiler alert necessarily
Nope.
because
Just
it's
spit it
just,
out.
yeah, it's just one of those things where it's like, yeah, I have kids. Would I have aborted them? No, I didn't have any plans to, and knowing them, I don't want to, right? Or it's too late to do that legally. And so it's not a thought that goes in my head anymore. But at the same time, I could see where some people need to do it, need to get an abortion, need to eliminate the pregnancy or whatever they
Now
call it.
hold. They're usually
But
going to do that though, well in the beginning. They're not doing it after. You're like, oh shoot, I'm like this. Now again,
I'm
if
dilating.
they're abort, no, you can't do that. Ethically, you can't do that. But what I'm saying, what if it was rape?
Yeah,
Let's
you
be
should
real.
definitely be able to. Yeah,
What
I
if it was
agree with
rape?
that. Yeah.
What if you physically can't have the child, where it would kill both? I mean, there's all these what ifs. Yes, I get that. But you need to make the best decision for all parties involved.
Yeah.
And all parties, you have to think of the entire family, the entire group of people that are going to be around all of this stuff. And in some cases, may not be around for all this stuff. That all needs to be taken into consideration. And just make, in your mind, the right choice. Because guess what? We can have an opinion. You have an opinion. But guess what? We all have one, and hopefully it's good. And I'll let that lay and basically be you make the good decision in your mind
Yeah.
because at the end of the day, you have to sleep and wake up and be like, I feel good about myself. Not every day wake up and I made the worst decision of my
Yeah.
life.
Like they said, opinions are assholes, right? Everybody's got one. And I think
They all
that,
stink.
and they all stink. Yeah, that's a good one. What's the, what was it? What is free advice worth? Absolutely nothing, right? You're never going to be able to make everybody happy. So the only decision that matters is what you do, is your happiness, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because you can't, I guess you can't think, what's going to make my mom happy? What's going to make my dad happy? What's going to make my aunt happy? It's really just, if you really have to do it, or that's what's really what's going through your head and what you want to do. And I know people are going to be judgmental and say, then you shouldn't have done it anyway. In what world, right? It's like we're animals, essentially. Animals do it. They're not like, oh man, I think you should abort that. Unless you're like a lion, a male lion, and they're going to be like, hey, I still want to have sex, so I'm taking your baby out. It's a cruel world. So you can't expect humans to be consciously aware of that because you would hope that as people we're different. But when you really, when it comes down to instincts and just really just making those decisions based on our natural instincts, I don't think we're that much better than probably a lion. I would like to still have sex, so I'm gonna kill this cub, right? And we're gonna have another one. We're gonna keep doing this. We're gonna keep doing this until I'm tired, right? Until I'm out of the pride, because they know that once the other male little cub comes in and grows up into a lion, guess what? The other lion's out of the pride. You're done for. It's all about me now. I get to have the pride. It's the same thing with people. People do have maybe a little bit more emotions and should be consciously aware, but at the same time too, you can't just tell people not to have sex.
I'll even quote the Bible so that both
Oh,
sides can even. And I'm
okay.
going to quote it loosely because, hell, I don't have it in front of me, but
Loosely, okay.
he who has never sinned cast the first stone. So that right there would tell you, it's religious people, well, if you're perfect, go ahead and throw the first stone. Be the first person to throw judge, blame,
Yeah.
whomever, because clearly you're perfect. Of course, the person who's never had an issue in the world, go ahead and be judgy. But just
As
know,
hypocrites of the world. It's like
well, of
just
course,
uh,
yeah, and it's okay. It really is, because they're going to be who they are. But just know that. And you could take that from both sides of the coin, whether you're secular or you're religious. Hey, if you're perfect, dude, you're flawless. You could run for office right now and win by a landslide, because I ain't got nothing on this guy. This guy's perfect. President of the universe. I highly doubt that. Pretty sure you at least have a parking ticket.
that is just like a small, hey, my bad. Something you can't really be crucified for, but something that's just like, hey, it's bad, like low key, like a little white lie or something. But no one's gonna care, right? Because it's still something that you shouldn't do, but it's not something that people are gonna be like, oh shit, dude, you really fucked up.
That would be probably jaywalking for a lot of people.
Jaywalking. Oh, dude, my wife did that and she got pulled over by a female cop. I say female.
Wait, time out.
Huh.
Your wife was jaywalking and she got pulled over. To me, that kind of sounded like you were just like, pull over.
Yeah, she got stopped. I don't know. Yeah, it was jaywalking. They stopped her and then they gave her a ticket.
What were you doing? I was walking.
Yeah, across the street when you
Specifically,
without a
in what
signal.
type of way were you walking?
I don't
It could
know.
be down to a letter.
What do you mean? Jaywalking? What are you
Perfect.
talking about?
There you are. Here's your ticket, ma'am.
What is a
Make a game
jaywalk
of it.
though?
I have no clue.
What does
I
that
was
even
thinking like
stand for? Like a jogger walker? It sounds bad. You jogger
jogger
walker.
walk.
Shit, what they say, dude? That was a hard fucking R.
Never mind. Never mind. You just can't use a hard R.
A jogger walker. I don't know why that sounds so horrible.
As I say, I'm glad you're saying it, not
He
me.
called me down the street and be like, "What did you say? I do
What does that
not
even mean?
walk and jog, you asshole."
Jogger walker.
You
Well, I mean,
jogger
just
walker.
whoever came up with mother, like
Yeah.
you were so mad at somebody, and I'm probably stealing somebody's joke, whereas I'm so mad, I'm like, motherfucker. I think that was George Carlin, maybe. It's
Was
like,
it?
where'd that come from? Where'd that come? Like that came so deep from the bowels that you were so angry. The words that came out of your mouth, that was the worst curse word
Yeah.
ever.
That's what's funny is because yeah, I think it's like your mama jokes, right? That's the
Yeah.
biggest insult. Don't insult my mama. So then someone's just like, you fuck your mother. And it's, oh, dude, what? That's the biggest thing. While in other countries, the biggest insult you can do to somebody is spit on them. But no, over here, we call you a motherfucker. And then all of a sudden, all hell breaks loose. Words,
Oh
sticks
shit.
and stones can break my bones, but words will never hurt me. That's just not a thing.
Yeah.
Will definitely hurt somebody, and it's going to cause a lot of anguish and it's going to cause a lot of broken bones. So, that saying, as much as people want to say it, it really doesn't do anything. People take things to heart.
Speaking of taking things to heart, that's really what the whole gist of all of this is. You are going to make the decision based on all the things that we're going to be talking about in our next few episodes. So you got to stay tuned. And hey, we'll see you on the next Raw sessions. Say bye, Gabe.
Everybody.
Good job. See you next time.